It's week 1 of the 2027 season, and there's no love lost between these AFC West foes. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Thursday night.
At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here in the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Right to the air. Here is Goff. Flush to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So what an exciting time here in this great American city. When you looked at the most likely places for a relocated team to move to, thought about London, Mexico City, maybe St. Louis, San Diego, but no, the decision was made. This is the place this owner, and right away, he lost the football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
And he'll take this down to the 33. 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Rice. He's got room to roam. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And down right near the 25, able to break through that initial contact, got him some extra yardage. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. The man in coverage was Trent McDuffie.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
It's taken to the 26. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he goes out right around the 39. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Runs through the contact. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Virginia Beach offense set to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. The give to the fullback on the dive. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now gone. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Pacheco gets it up the gut. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. As they've got it as we resume action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. He finds Mayer here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Goff. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It's a pickup of 5, brings up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back to throw, Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Mayer from 21 yards away. And the Dreadnoughts have got it back to within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Pacheco once again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, nice move. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Goff. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. On the give, this is their fullback. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Goff. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Goff now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now it's Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Mayer. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dreadnoughts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, and now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll get this complete to Worthy. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Polk. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Polk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this complete to Polk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Down at the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. From the gun, here's Goff. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Goff now looking to throw. He finds Mayer here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A shotgun snap for Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Goff. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Goff now looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Goff. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey. Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Goff. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Goff. Open man is Tucker. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Goff. That's caught by Tucker. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Goff. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing again is Goff. That's caught by Tucker. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Goff. Going right side here, and that's complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Tucker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 14. And the slot man goes in motion left. Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Goff. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Trey Tucker from 6 yards away. And the Dreadnoughts have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, in that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing now is Mahomes. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Back to throw, Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 7, just over 1:40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hoover. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mahomes will throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mahomes. That one caught by Pope. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here we go, 1st and goal. Mahomes. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Butker on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. What a start to the season this has been, back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here's the Virginia Beach offense out and ready to go again. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. throw right side here, complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now it's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And again, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Two minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Kansas City, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for Virginia Beach,